Hey everyone, how are you all? I hope everyone is doing fine. So I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, that is Doctor and Forex Trader. We are here to trade NAS 100 completely live and we are trying to pass a $10,000 funded challenge. I'll be updating you all the details in between the session. So the main goal, the main theme of this program, of this channel, of this session is to provide you the real experience of trading. In reality, what is trading? What are the realistic expectations from trading? How you can proceed to keep it as your career option, right? All these answers you will be getting during these session. How to trade, how to do price action trading, how to maintain a good psychology. All such answers I keep on regularly answering and keep on regularly showing to my subscribers, to all the viewers. So without wasting much time, let's start today's session. Very good evening to everyone. All right, so I hope my chart is visible to everyone. We'll start with a bit recap. So in the last trading session, we took this trade. It just hit the target in 2-3 candles only. The trade was, having all the rules right. So we took complete 1.2% risk and we made around $180 profit in this trade. Let me show you the dashboard of the funded account. You can see the balance is 10,000, almost break even. We are again back at the base after such losing streaks. Just see one thing, you can see very clearly the win size and the losing size. So this is what matters, right? With just a very low win rate also, we are still at break even, right? I feel happy for myself that my psychology is good. Although we are not able to still pass the challenge, but maintaining a same challenge and not blowing up due to your psychology or due to any other thing is also a great thing, right? You should pat your back off for this also, because profits are always the byproduct. It will be for sure once there. If you are if you have learned good psychology and if you have learned to stay at break even, as regularly I keep on telling, your first step should be maintaining a break even in the market, not blowing your account. That means your psychology is going good. All right. So let's clear the drawings. Let's start today's session. Let's make the analysis. I'll keep this box here only so that when we have to review sometimes, we have all the trades present when we look back at the charts. So we'll start with the 1 day time frame. What can you see? Higher high, higher low. Maybe it is going for a higher high. Chances are quite bullish. Although it is possible it can fall and form another lower low, but still it seems little bullish only because proper trend is bullish. Next is 4 hour time frame. So what can you see here? If you pick it from here, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high, but again a lower low, a high, now a higher high, higher low. And now if you see this, compare it from this or this, it's a higher high. So maybe it's a higher high and higher low and it can shoot up, quite possible. So scenario on 4 hour also seems bullish. Next is 1 hour time frame. So what can you see here? On short term, on long term it is bullish, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. But here it seems to form a lower low, lower high, but again it is forming another high, higher low. So not very clear picture on 1 hour time frame, although it's still in the short term you can see feels bullish. Okay, next most important time frame for us, 15 minutes for marking the levels. So let's mark the major levels that we'll be using to trade today. Sometimes market reacts to the levels which you have not drawn, but suppose market is falling and you see a double bottom forming, just suppose that. Then you have to look whether that double bottom forming is on a level or not. You can look at the past charts, and if you see yes, that is also one level, then you can use that double bottom. Either randomly forming double bottom double top is of no use to you, right? Until and unless it is at a good level, then it's of no use, right? So one, we'll be using this zone, right? Okay, next this one we can use, right? Okay, one bullish, this one. Next we'll see on 5 minutes if we have any more important level. If you can see, this one is also a kind of level. It's from here, here, right? So we can use this also. For intraday trades, these levels can also play a good role. So now we have our levels for the day, right? If you see on 5 minutes, this one is also a zone, right? Market has reacted to this level also quite a lot of times, so we can use this also. All right. So what is happening right now? It's a simple fall. It's a straight double bottom forming, right? And we'll be happy to take this trade if we get this engulfing candle, right? We can take this buy side trade if we have an engulfing candle at this level. So maybe we can get a good opportunity here only. I'll give full liberty to the stop loss, and then we'll be at least looking for 1:1.5. Let's see whether we get an opportunity. Just see how many of your rules will be set if we take this trade. If for any instance this entry is triggered, just check. First, yeah, it's a good level. Engulfing candle, absolutely. Is that entry on chart pattern? Yes, it's a double bottom. Bias, I said both sides are possible. You know, when all the time frames are aligned in a single bias and then you are taking a reverse trade, then it is against your bias. But right now few of our time frames are suggesting bullish, few of are suggesting bearish. So bias is also a tick. And yes, if this candle is green, then it is not an 8 p.m. also. So all the rules will be tick. Then we can take this entry. Okay. So now let's see if this candle comes out to be a green candle and engulfing candle. I'll surely take this entry. Let's just check whether how much will be the stop loss. It's a 23-point stop loss and I want to risk around $120. So when it was a 60-point stop loss and we took how much lots did we trade it? 0.1. Okay, so exactly at 60 points we traded 0.1 lot. So now how much we have to trade? Around 0.245, 24 or 25. So let's be ready with our MT5. So I'll be opening this trade with 0.25 lot. If we get this opportunity, we will be seeing here only. Okay. As soon as it closes above this, I'll take this trade. And I'm risking $120 because all my rules are tick. Let's keep this parallel so that we have a better look on the situation. And if entry price goes a little up, I'll lower the lot size a little bit. Okay, right, so I'm opening this trade. We have opened it. Clear? You can see we have placed a 0.25 position. Now we'll place our stop loss according to where exactly we'll be losing $120. I'm placing the stop loss using the mobile phone. 17,589. So we have placed right now here. Okay, so it's almost now it is exactly at $120 stop loss. Okay, sometimes price correlation with TradingView is a little bit different, no problem, yet we'll try our best to match the situation. Alright, so we'll place the target. Your entry price is 17,614, your stop loss is 590. So our stop loss is 24 points. So our target will be 36 points from the entry. 36 from 614 is 650. Around here. $650. Alright. There is a little bit difference always. That's due to spread. Okay. So we have taken our entry according to our analysis properly. All the rules have been followed. We are properly in our risk management system. Control, full control. We have risked $120 in this trade. Whatever happens, now let me tell you how to control the anxiety. There are few people who have anxiety during trading, fear during trading, right? So let me make you forget the anxiety. Alright, so we have took this trade. Right now our balance is 10,017. Clear? Suppose we lose this. What will be the balance? We'll lose around $120 exactly. So what will be the balance? 9, 8, 9, 3. Sorry, 9897. Right? Okay. And suppose we win this trade, we'll be getting a profit of $180, nothing more than that, nothing less than that. What will be the profit? $180. Then what will be your account size? Now just tell your brain that either this will happen or this will happen. There is no unpredictable outcome now left. either this or this. Do you agree? Nothing other than this can happen, or anything in between this. Most probably nothing will be happen in between. Either we will reach 10197 or we will reach 9897. Now prepare your brain for this. That either today I am going to see this or this, right? And then sense the calmness your brain achieves. Now you don't have any anxiety because you don't have any unpredictable outcomes. You know either I'll be losing today this 120 or I'll be winning 180. Nothing else can be shown in my screen. So what's the fear now left? Nothing. This is how you keep your trading very clean, your charts very clean, your mind very clean, and you are ready for whatever to be happen. Because you know both the situations, what is worse today and what can be the best today. Now you don't have any anxiety, you are completely calm, relaxed, composed, because you know what can happen. So this is how you can keep your trading a little bit peaceful to you. All right. Entry price is here. That's why there is a little bit difference in that 1:1.5 here and there. Right. Now the situation is very almost corresponding to this chart. Just due to live trade, I have to show these trades to you people. Otherwise, I just see this chart. I don't see the profit and stop loss running, because I know if this hits, then I'll book 180. If this hits, I'll lose 120. Simple. Nothing in between will happen. Right? If you have any doubts, any questions, anything you want to ask, you're free to ask. Our job for the day is over. Now we have to just wait and watch how this trade proceeds. That's it. No overthinking, no overanalyzing. Even if a double top starts forming here, I will never change my trade in between. When once you have made your analysis, once you have took the trade, there's no point of changing the trade. Make your mind very crystal clear, because this is a very less amount right now. But you have to prepare yourself for millions of dollars. When you will be trading such big amounts, how will you handle things if you will keep suddenly changing? You will keep on breaking the rules. So that's why you have to keep your rules fixed. Even if this is a $1 million account, I'll use the same rules, right? So you have to make your rules, your plan according to that only. Everything is in the percentage. There is nothing in the price. Trading moves with a percentage, ROI and such things. It doesn't move with the price. $10 from $1,000 is same from $1,000 from 10 lakh dollars, right? So this should be your mindset, and things should be very clear to you. So our trade has started. Let's see how will it proceed. As usual, until the things are booked, until trade closes, all the results are always possible. Even just here also, if we reach, it is still possible it reverses. Even if still here we reach, it is still possible it reverses. So never get excited or sad until your trade is closed. In fact, even after closing also, you have to never get excited or closed, because one trade never defines your outcome, right? It is the series or continuity of the trades, of the thousands of trades that you will be taking in your career, that will decide what will you proceed in this career. One trade will never decide this. But in the single trade, you have to give best of your, possible thing that you can give best. There's one mistake that most people think they'll do and they'll survive the market. Don't even ever try to trail the stop loss on downside. Earlier, when I was using the range, that zero point 0.5 to 1.2 was my range, and I can accept any stop loss in between that. At that time, I can manage to shift my stop loss a little bit lower. But now, when I am trading with a fixed set of rules, you will never see me changing my stop loss position. Once I have set it, I will not change it because I can't afford to lose more than $120 now. Got it? I can lower it. That's possible. If I see another higher high forming here, then I can even shift to here and lower my risk. But never I'll shift down and increase my risk out of my range. My range is maximum $120 loss in a day. 10 $5 up down doesn't matter much. Those things happen in commissions or spreads, but not a major change. In past few trading sessions, we have just won that trade $280 loss. That was also due to some misjudgment and that misinterpretation. Otherwise, we have not disturbed any psychology regarding this. Just see how beautiful our charts look. Very neat and clean. Just few horizontal zones, nothing else you need. That's why I keep on saying 90 to 95% rule is of psychology. You don't need hundreds of indicators to be profitable. Even if you have a good risk management, you can be profitable by randomly buying and selling. If you decide that every day I'll buy at this particular point with this stop loss and with this target, then also you can be profitable and at least not profitable, then sure break even. But if your psychology is bad, then even with a 80-90% win rate strategy, you can lose because you will be closing positions before complete target. You will be taking stop losses more than your rules, and when you will do such things, no one can save you. Just remember my words. Whenever your mind tries to hold you and make you think anything like this is the last trade you will ever get, you have to do everything in this trade. Just hold on for a bit, take two deep breaths, and just think for what you are here. Are you here for this single trade only, or you will be taking thousands of such trades? Just think for once what will happen if my trade will turn around and it will hit the stop loss or of the oversized position that I am taking. If you show that fear to your mind just once, you will not take up such decision for sure. So So this is a little bit of exercise that you can do before taking any trade. Am I doing right? If this trade hits stop loss, will I be able to stand in the market, or will I end up blowing my account? Then your answer will be at in your mind only. And then maybe you not end up doing any blunder, because never ever a setup can be 100% sure. This is why real trading is boring. Now, what we have to do? We don't have anything to do. But when you are doing anxiety based trading, you're taking randomly entries, you don't have a fixed target, you don't have fixed stop loss, you don't know where you will exit the trade whenever a particular situation will happen, then your trading is exciting, because you have to constantly keep looking at the charts. Now, what I can do? I can do whatever I want. I can leave this order placed, whatever will happen will happen. My job is over. This is how you achieve freedom. You don't achieve freedom by sticking at the charts. I am giving you knowledge, I am sharing with you my experience. That's why I am sitting on the screen now. Otherwise, for trading based thing, I don't need to sit at screen now. Although it is a starting, as I told you, for now you have to keep an eye on the charts. You need to learn how NAS 100 behaves. You need to observe, you need to assess. So for this 5 months, 6 months, a year, it is necessary. After that, when you have learned the pattern, how NAS 100 behaves, you have sorted out your strategy, then no need of sitting at the charts. How much time does it took for us? It took around 3 to 4 minutes to take this entry after starting the session. Not more than that. Some days it may take 30 minutes, 40 minutes, but on average, if you count, it take 10-20 minutes to make your entry, and then you are free. Now let the trade run, and that's too much peaceful also. Just try it, and your results will also be better. If you are not looking at the screen continuously, for sure your results will be better. That's why I always say in trading, less is more. Always, always, less is more. It is never vice versa in trading. The less you think, the less you analyze, the less you trade, the more profitable you will be. Many profitable traders, intraday traders, just end up taking 3 4 trades in a month. That's it. You have to develop that control. I know it is very difficult to make such control. I also have done such mistakes, blunders when I was young. I was doing things, although I am young right now also. But then when I was in my budding years of trading, I also did such mistakes. It was very difficult to control your fingers, not taking the trade. You have a lot of FOMO feelings that what will happen if this candle just runs out and leaves you out. But with experience, you learn that a single candle will never judge your future in trading. When you will start thinking like this, you will feel a bit relaxed, because you with time you see that candle reverses in just last 2 3 seconds only, and your entry becomes a failure. And now you don't have a courage to close the trade, because you know that your setup is now wrong, but you don't have the courage to close the trade at small loss, and then you end up taking the big loss. This is how initial people's career proceed. For me, it was like this. For those who I have heard, was like this. For you, also, I think was like this. Yes, what? As per my experience, what does the psychology of this candle, this pattern right now shows? Most people will end up shorting here. But what I have observed is it will boom out. People will end up shorting and market will simply take their stop losses and just boom out. This is what I think and my personal experience says. Although what anything can happen, always a possibility that you are wrong. In fact, whenever you are taking a trade, always think that yes, you are going to hit the stop loss. Now just take the trade that your stop loss is not much. Just hold on, there is an important call coming. I'll be right back. Yep. Any doubts, any questions, anything you want to ask? So I think we are halfway up there. Let's see where it will end. Until it is closed, you are never sure. Like, it's a perfect situation to explain you something. When you would be a beginner trader in initial days, okay, is it? It's a 8 p.m. candle now. So there's a high momentum right now. I'll explain you something. Let this candle close first. Leave it, let it what be happen. Let me explain you something quite interesting. So when this candle was forming, this one, when I would be a beginner or new to this market, what I will do when market was falling and forming a red candle here, even before the candle closure, I would end up shorting, right? And then such things happen because you feel, will this candle leave you out and it will simply fall and you will take the entry. So these were the mistakes when you were initial starting phase of your career very regularly do. I used to do a lot of such mistakes. I won't lie. There was a lot of FOMO in my mind. What will happen if this candle boom out? What will happen? I'll be missing this trade or this or that. Such things very regularly occupied my mind. These are the things that you have to overcome. There's a lot of momentum in this 8 p.m. candle. Really a lot of momentum. From $10 profit, it has fluctuated to up to $150 profit. It's nice we have made that rule that we will never enter in the 8 p.m. candle. I don't want any anxiety in my trading. I like trade peacefully. I don't want any dopamine rush from trading. Make your rules clear. And as you make things clear, like we have made, that either we'll be booking this profit or this loss, things become much more easier for you. If you tell your mind clearly that this is what I am expecting today, nothing more than this, nothing less than this, your mind will be a lot calm and relaxed, and it won't give you any anxiety attack. As usual, until the trade is closed, you can never be sure that it will hit the profit or the stop loss. Don't hesitate to hit the like button if you like the analysis, that psychology things which I am telling you. You find those things valuable. Your like encourages me to bring more such content to you people. I have seen a lot of live traders. Mostly what they do is they took up scalping or such things that their viewers are not able to take side by side trades. They're just taking randomly trades fast. That's why I was thinking to use 5 minutes time frame so that you have enough time to decide yourself to take the entry, to take the exit. That's why we have a properly planned system. I think it's the impact of news. There's a high impact news at 8:30. I think there's a quite impact of that. Now it can fall like a double top also, possible. But what I said you is we will not change our trade before it hits the target or the stop loss. Once I was thinking to place target here, but our 1 is to 1.5 was not matching. That's why I thought not to do such thing, because technically target should be here only. But we have our rules for 1 is to 1.5, so we won't change that. Due to the high impact news, there is huge volatility right now in the market. We are trading our charts, right? We are not trading the news. Our job is to take the trade according to our chart without thinking of news or anything. Because mostly charts tell you what the news is going to say. There's a huge volatility today in the market, and it's due to that high impact news. It means it's a very important news event. seeing the volatility because it never survives for so much candles. Past 3 4 candles, there is huge volatility going. If we are in a trade now, can't do anything. We just have to wait and watch whatever happens, except that. But in general, it's not a good day for trading due to extreme volatility. I don't pay much attention to news events or such things. That's why I don't know in much detail about particular news events. Because I like to just trade my charts without thinking much of fundamentals or anything. I think Goddess Saraswati was sitting on my mouth when I said that. Today, what I said is it may be possible that it can reverse from here. And see, it reversed from there only. Because when I was saying that until your trade is closed, it is never confirmed, and that exactly same thing happened today. Little funny. So gone case now. Can still reverse. I think it will hit the stop loss only. Yep. Yeah, so we have hit the stop loss. Now just see 9897, right? So you already know what can happen. If we would be in profit, we would have this. If in loss, it's that such things will happen regularly. Just little close to the target, a few points, but it's okay until you are following your rules. Things are always okay for you. Okay, so our loss appetite for the day is over, so we'll not think of taking any other trade. Let's see our dashboard. It's not updated right now. Yeah, it's not updated. It is quite possible that it can shoot now, but your job is over for the day. All right, so let's meet again tomorrow. Let's close this session. We'll be back again tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Good night. Your host, your friend, Dr. D.